Today we are blessed to present one of these insightful lectures entitled A Journey to Malaga, Part 3 of 9, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English and Spanish on September 30th, 2006, in Malaga, Spain.
Talking about being humble,
Hablando de ser humilde,
as if it's not humble enough for you.
como si no fuera bastante humilde para vosotros.
You don't know. You understand? You don't know.
No lo sabéis.
I'm humble all the time.
Soy humilde todo el rato.
But here, I'm not here to be humble. I'm here to be your teacher.
Pero aquí no estoy para ser humilde, estoy para ser vuestro profesor.
And a teacher sometimes friendly, sometimes not friendly.
Y a veces un maestro simpático y a veces no simpático.
Depends on your situation and behavior and progress. You're like your children, huh? Sometimes you tell them sweetly, sweetly, they don't hear it. But if you say, now, do it, there you go.
Como vuestros niños, a veces se lo decís suavemente, suavemente y no hacen caso, pero le decís, ahora hazlo, y enseguida lo hacen.
Good. Humility is just like every other quality. You only use it when you need. You can't just hang it on your shoulder or write it here. Everybody know you're humble. So it's very difficult to know who's humble or not, eh?
Así que es muy difícil saber quién es humilde y quién no.
Especially me, because you're not living with me. You don't know how I do things.
Especialmente conmigo, porque vosotros no vivís conmigo y no sabéis cómo hago las cosas.
It's okay. I do have humility. Believe it.
Está bien. Yo tengo humildad, creedme.
Just in case you want to know. Yeah?
Solo en caso de que queráis saber.
Wow. You know, to drive all the way here for 36 hours with that not very good driver is a humbling experience enough, I'm telling you. You have to have enough humility to endure it. My nose is sensitive too. Different smell make me sick. Some people smell strong, some people smell less strong. Yeah. And sometimes I don't want to offend people. Also on the road, how do you get bath? Yeah, many things. Small things. Oh, I forgot. I got the driver, hey? And then he has no license.
Me olvidé. Tenía un conductor que no tenía permiso de conducir.
Wow, my heart pumped.
Mi corazón se puso a golpear.
I was pumped. I said, okay, then we change the driver.
Así que cambiamos al conductor.
You go back there and drive the other car with the other woman who has a driver license, and even if they check your car, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares, and they don't even care to check your car. Mostly they're just after me.
Así que tú te vas ahí detrás y conduces con la mujer que tenía el permiso de conducir y no pasa nada si registran tu coche.
Because that's the karma works through the police just to bother me, you know, your karma.
Es que el karma trabaja a través de la policía solo para fastidiarme.
It seems like they know who I am.
Así parece que sepan quién soy.
Particularly that car.
En particular ese coche.
But sometimes I experience it. Different car, all kind of people car, they don't stop anybody. They stop my car.
A veces en otras clases de coches y no paran a nadie, solo me paran mi coche.
Other cars sometimes have bullet holes all over and they don't even check it.
Incluso otros coches tienen agujeros de bala por todas partes, pero ni siquiera lo comprueban.
My car very good and clean, they check.
Mi coche está muy limpio y es bueno, y ese es el que comprueban.
Other driver, tattoo and long hair and all kind of... They don't check.
El conductor de los otros coches lleva tatuajes, pelo largo y un mal aspecto y ni siquiera lo comprueban.
And we all wear normal clothes, makeup and everything.
Y nosotros con ropa normal y maquillaje y todo.
Very decent, good car and check.
Vestidos decentemente y con buen coche y ese lo comprueban.
Well, first I thought maybe because I have a brand name car, you know, expensive car, so they check. So I changed it to a normal car like Honda, for example. They still check.
Al principio llevaba un coche de lujo, de buena marca, y me paraban y me registraban. Y después cambié a uno más normalito, como un Honda, y seguían registrando.
I thought, okay, maybe because it's a new car and it has all my energy in it, so they can smell it, they check. Okay, I buy second-hand car, third-hand car, all kind of smell been in there. Still check.
Y al principio pensé, bueno, será porque es un coche nuevo y tiene toda mi energía allí, entonces eso les atrae y por eso lo comprueban. Así que cambié a un coche de segunda mano y todavía seguían parando.
Second hand, third hand, fourth hand, fifth hand, don't even know who energy anymore, still check.
segunda mano, tercera mano, cuarta mano, ya no se sabía de quién era la energía que estaba en el coche y seguían comprobándolo.
Luckily, nothing happened, nothing at all. It just, I don't want to be known. That's why I want to go everywhere quiet.
Por eso quiero ir a todas partes en silencio y de incógnito.
But I cannot if my driver keep bumping onto the curb or park on top of the curb.
Pero no puedo si mi conductor sigue chocando contra las cosas y subiéndose a los bordillos.
Or turn around when he's not supposed to turn around, or pass the red light.
O hacer un giro cuando se supone que no lo puede hacer, o pasarse un semáforo en rojo.
So the third driver we talked about already, huh? The fourth, okay, one driver cannot, one have a license, cannot drive, one bump onto the cup. The other one just now I have to let her go in the middle of the journey.
Así que estábamos en el tercer conductor.
And the other four, okay, come with me here. Drag along.
Y el cuarto es el que vino conmigo aquí.
Okay, so we're done. So now we want to change the driver. Remember, the German driver lost his driver license and has only a paper to prove that he lost it.
Lo había perdido.
I said, okay, we change the driver. Yeah.
Así que dije, bien, vamos a cambiar el conductor.
I said, is it okay we change the driver? He said, okay, they have two drivers, you know, one man, one woman. I go there and he come here.
Así que no pasaba nada, tenían dos conductores y estaba bien, y se cambiaron, no fue un coche y otro.
So anyway, we stopped the car in the middle of the highway, put emergency light, everything, and he go to the other car, and then he come back to me. Master, he forgot his driver license at home.
Así que paramos los coches en mitad de la autovía, pusimos las luces de emergencia y se fue al otro coche y volvió y dijo, maestra, se ha olvidado el carnet de conducir, no tiene carnet de conducir.
So he said to me, I'm the only one that have even that piece of paper.
Soy el único que tiene ese papel del documento alemán.
To prove that I had once driver license.
Para probar que tuve una vez un carnet de conducir.
Okay. Now what to do?
Entonces, ¿qué hacemos?
Okay, he drive, but he's not familiar with the car and GPS and all that, so we also got lost.
Él condujo, pero no estaba familiarizado con todos los aparatos del coche y con el GPS, así que nos perdimos.
But the other car, one driver is pregnant, you know, so you can't even bring her into my, driving, and she cannot. It's too stressful.
El otro coche, la conductora estaba embarazada y no podíamos pedirle que se viniera a nuestro coche, era demasiado estresante.
And other way, mostly she doesn't drive, only the boyfriend drive because she's pregnant, you know.
Así que ella no conducía la mayor parte del tiempo, conducía al novio porque ella estaba embarazada.
So that car has only 1.5 driver.
Así que el chico solo era
She just stand by in case.
Solo era un conductor y medio.
He's a gentleman. He doesn't want, her to drive. So he drive alone. So how would I even take him here? He's already tired.
Así que era un caballero y condujo. Y llegó hasta aquí.
Are they all here already, by the way? Oh, wonderful. You safe? Yeah, good. And then, but this car is the one who has all the detailed map.
Este coche es el que tenía todos los detalles en el mapa.
They printed the whole thing out for the whole journey, and that brought them all the way to Spain already.
Habían imprimido todos los detalles del viaje antes de salir y lo trajeron todo el camino hacia España.
So because I have GPS, I don't want to take that as well. So they have that, we have that. But later they lost them too.
Y nosotros teníamos GPS, ellos tenían aquello, pero después perdieron lo que habían imprimido.
Normally they follow each other, but I don't know why they lost. And then when I heard that, I said, "But did you call them? Did you call them to ask if they're okay and where they are, or if they need help?" No, I didn't.
Entonces los perdimos y pregunté, ¿pero les habéis llamado para ver si han llegado bien? Y le dijeron no.
You guys are very relaxed.
Estáis muy relajados.
Master does everything for sure.
La maestra tiene que hacerlo todo.
So I said, call them.
Le dije, llámalos.
Maybe they were waiting for you somewhere.
Quizás estén esperándolos en algún sitio.
They say, well, they would call us if they want. I said, did they call you? They said, no.
Dijeron, bueno, ya nos llamarán si nos necesitan. Y les pregunté, ¿pero os han llamado? Y dijeron, no.
The second car, people were also very relaxed.
La gente del segundo coche también estaban muy relajados.
So anyway, I said, please call them.
Así que dije, por favor, llamarlos.
And he called, and the phone turned off.
Y los llamaron, pero el teléfono estaba apagado.
I already told them before, see, we have 3 phones. To open it, turn it on so that we can contact each other in case anything.
Ya les había dicho antes que tuviesen el teléfono abierto. Teníamos 3 teléfonos para que pudiéramos contactar.
Somehow nobody did it.
Así que nadie lo hizo.
Right. So they were lost. the GPS, they don't know how to work, and the map is not there.
Así que se perdieron, el GPS nadie sabía cómo funcionaba y no había mapa.
Wow. So I said, okay, just go all the way to the coastline, look in the map, the normal map, and see it's E15, and just go there and just bring me to Malaga, and then we see.
Así que les dije, seguid todo el rato la línea de la costa, miradlo en el mapa normal de carreteras y llegaremos allí.
That's all right, but there seemed also some problem.
Y estaba bien, pero siempre parece haber algún problema.
So when we're in Malaga already, I said, okay, now we're, because sometimes it's too far, you put in the address, it doesn't work, it says too far. So I said, okay, we're in Malaga now, can you try the GPS again and put in the address? And they said, we don't know how to cancel it, because it programmed all the way another many miles until it stopped, and then we can put in a new program.
Así que cuando llegamos a Málaga dije, vamos a ver la distancia que nos queda llegar hasta el centro. Pero entonces dijeron, lo siento, pero no podemos reprogramarlo porque está programado para una distancia determinada.
Well, we're driving until the program stopped.
Así que seguimos viajando hasta que el programa se acabó.
If that was a real program at all.
Si es que se podría reprogramar de cualquier manera.
So I say just go in the center, and then I get a hotel. I go in the hotel, and it's still very early, so they close it. They just open a little window.
Así que fuimos al centro y entramos en un hotel y estaban casi cerrados, solo había una pequeña ventanita.
So I asked them, in my broken Spanish, that we are lost. We need a taxi to drive us to this address.
Así que les pregunté en mi español dudoso dónde estaba esa dirección y que necesitábamos un taxi para llegar a esa dirección.
Could you please help to phone a taxi for me?
Por favor, ¿podéis llamar por teléfono un taxi para mí?
He said, no, no sé.
No, dijeron, no.
Over there, there's a cabin, telephone.
Por allí hay una cabina de teléfonos.
But I said, I don't speak very well Spanish, and okay, at least you give me the telephone number.
Pero no hablo muy bien español. Les dije, yo no hablo muy bien español. Por favor, dame el número de teléfono.
He hesitated, so I talked with the paper language.
Entonces dudó y yo le saqué el papel de español, es decir, un billete.
And humility.
Y la humildad.
Say, please, I don't want to trouble you. I know it's late and I'm not a customer, yeah?
Le dije, no quiero causarle problemas, sé que es muy tarde.
Soy cliente, yeah? Something like that. Yes, but please help me to call. Yeah. And I said, at least give me a number. Okay, so he gave me the number, and I tried my phone. And at that time, my phone has no money.
Le dije, por lo menos, deme el teléfono de los taxis y yo llamaré con mi teléfono. Pero en ese momento mi teléfono no funcionaba.
My phone from another country, huh?
El teléfono era de otro país.
And he just closed the door,
Y entonces cerró la puerta.
So I knocked again.
Así que llamó otra vez.
Say, please call. And then when he saw another brother come in, and he know that we really need it, and he said okay, and he called a taxi. So the taxi just came right in front of the hotel. Because even if I call, I have to tell the taxi where I am, some address. Otherwise, he doesn't know where, and it's difficult for me to explain in Spanish. I could say a hotel name, but I don't even know what the street that is. Because mostly they don't write the street in front of the hotel,
Ni siquiera sé el nombre de la calle donde estaba el hotel, que no está escrito enfrente del hotel cuál es el nombre de la calle.
So that's how we got here, huh?
Así que así llegamos aquí.
So it's not only you have obstruction when you want to come to see me. I have obstruction to come to see you also.
Así que no sois los únicos que tenéis obstrucciones cuando queréis venir a verme a mí. Yo también tengo obstrucciones cuando quiero venir a veros a vosotros.
Yeah. I could go with the airplane, but I have another problem. I cannot. I don't want to tell you here.
Podía haber ido en avión, pero tengo otro problema que no quiero deciros aquí.
In India, when I was also a pilgrim, I also sold my stuff. I need to. One by one, I sell it. I sell my umbrellas, I sell my bags.
En la India, cuando era peregrino, pues sí que vendía cosas mías, mi sombrilla o mi bolso.
I even sell my steel cup.
E incluso mi vaso de metal.
And then only I leave the sleeping bag and a plate to cook chapatis.
Y solo me quedé con el saco de dormir y un plato para cocinar el chapati.
and exchange and buy us a cheaper, aluminum cup.
y lo cambié por un vaso de aluminio más barato.
Because when I begin to go, I have a stainless steel cup, stainless steel spoon, and all that. In India, you could sell them and buy the cheaper one from the native.
Cuando fui tenía pues, el vaso de acero inoxidable y los cubiertos de acero inoxidable, y en la India eso vale dinero y lo cambié por otro más barato.
When I was short of money, I did that. Yeah.
Que no tenía, me estaba quedando sin dinero.
Okay. Anyway, where were we? Where are we?
¿Dónde estamos?
Now you know all the drivers. So that's why I can't be bothered to go to the doctors and physiotherapists.
Así que no tengo tiempo para ir al médico ni al fisioterapeuta.
No matter who I choose, there's always some problem.
No importa quién elija, siempre hay alguna clase de problema.
I cannot take risk. I cannot take chance.
No puedo correr riesgos.
We already have enough problem without.
Ya tenemos bastante problema sin eso.
So much for the drivers.
Así que
It's not their fault.
no es culpa de los conductores.
I don't know if anybody, the best driver come, have problem or not.
Yo no sé si viniera el mejor conductor tendría problemas o no.
It's the Maya,
Es el Maya,
the negative force,
la fuerza negativa,
which is result from the world karma.
que resulta del karma del mundo.
So much help we give to people, so much assistance to other people.
Tanta ayuda
in
que
need.
damos,
Yeah.
tanta ayuda que damos a las personas y tanta asistencia que damos a las personas en necesidad
And in disaster and all that,
y en los desastres y todo eso.
even though we use our money to help, the karma cannot be paid with money.
E incluso aunque gastemos nuestro dinero en ayudar, el karma no puede ser pagado con dinero.
Yes. And the karma will not come to you, even though you are the one who go there directly help.
Incluso el karma no irá a ti aunque tú seas el que vayas y pagues directamente.
Because you only listen to me.
Porque vosotros solo me escucháis a mí.
I am the one to tell you to go and help people.
Yo soy la que os dice que vayáis y ayudáis a la gente.
And I'm the one sometimes give you money to go to help people.
Y yo soy la que a veces os da dinero para que vayáis y ayudáis a la gente.
In either case, I am the main character.
En cualquier caso, yo soy el principal personaje.
So the karma doesn't come to you, it comes to me.
Así que el karma no va a vosotros, viene a mí.
So that's how things happen. It makes my life surrounding chaotic.
Así que es como las cosas suceden y hacen mi vida un poco caótica.
So if I can't sometimes see you or cannot make it, then you understand. It's not that I don't want. It's just so many trouble has been created or being created or will be created for me, so that I have difficulty fulfilling your wish, doing my job.
Si alguna vez no puedo veros, no es que no quiera, es que no puedo, porque se han creado tantos problemas que me dificultan hacer mi trabajo.
I told you about that. I've been looking for a place for us, for you to see me ever since I came.
Ya os he dicho que estuve buscando un lugar para que pudierais venir a verme desde la primera vez que nos vimos.
I was just joking about being picky, like sea view.
Estaba bromeando sobre.
If we have that, I'd be very happy. Of course, I really love that. But it's not only that matter. There are more other things.
Si tuviera eso, pues yo estaría muy feliz, pero es que en realidad no es eso lo que importa, son otras muchas cosas.
I told you about that. I've been looking for a place for us, for you to see me ever since I came.
Ya os he dicho que estuve buscando un lugar para que pudierais venir a verme desde la primera vez que nos vimos.
I was just joking about being picky, like sea view and.
Estaba bromeando sobre.
If we have that, I'd be very happy. Of course, I really love that. But it's not only that matter. There are more other things.
Si tuviera eso, pues yo estaría muy feliz, pero es que en realidad no es eso lo que importa, son otras muchas cosas.
But I really like that kind of. Truly, I like. Yeah.
Verdaderamente.
I cannot buy because it's around the coast. There's not many big land. If I want to buy a house, a mansion on the beach, no problem.
Si quiero comprar una mansión cerca de la playa, no hay problema.
But buy for you is a problem. That place is a farmland and it's a big land, like 20,000 square meters.
Y es un lugar de 20.000 metros cuadrados y es una granja.
And it's on top of the mountain and it's far away from neighbors. Only one small neighbor nearby, but far, and he's very nice.
Y está en la cima de una colina y los vecinos están alejados. Solo hay un vecino, pero es muy agradable.
Because I'm very nice to him, you know. He drives through my land, and normally he pay for the ex people who live there. He pay by giving 1/10 of water for them. But I say no need. We're neighbor. I have to use the road anyway, so I'll be welcome. For example.
Y le dejo entrar por mi terreno y no tiene por qué pagar nada. Le dejo entrar gratis. Le digo no hay problema. Puedes entrar sin pagar nada.
Yeah. And whenever he repairs something like the mountain sliding down and people have to come and shove the dirt away and all that, and he said how much, we pay immediately.
Y cuando tiene que arreglar algo porque hay algún corrimiento de tierras y la gente tiene que venir a quitar la tierra que se ha caído o lo que sea, entonces le pagamos inmediatamente.
He's Italian and we had never problem. It's very nice.
Es italiano y nunca hemos tenido problema.
If I invite all of you there, I don't even have enough space.
Pasó, si os invito a todos allí no tengo ni siquiera suficiente lugar.
My heart is so big, I want to invite you every day to my house.
Y mi corazón es muy grande, quiero invitaros todos los días a mi casa.
Oh, so when I know about this center, I asked about neighbors. They said, no neighbors. And now I come here, my God, one on the left, one on the right, one over there, one over here, one everywhere, one on top, one down there.
Cuando pregunté por este centro me dijeron, no hay vecinos alrededor. Y Dios mío, uno a la derecha, uno a la izquierda, uno por ahí, otro por allá, uno por arriba, otro por abajo.
Sure, not your neighbors, but but this place neighbors.
No son vuestros vecinos, sino los vecinos de este lugar.
Yeah. It's bad enough without you having to bring your neighbors here.
Es menos mal que no habéis tenido que traer vuestros vecinos aquí.
Or my neighbor, huh?
O mis vecinos.
Yeah, somehow neighbors sometimes very nice, sometimes can cause trouble.
Pues los vecinos a veces son muy agradables y otras causan muchos problemas.
Maybe they're not bad anything, they're just afraid, you know?
A veces no es que sean malos, es que tienen miedo.
The other day I wanted to go to England even. I took all my dogs. But before you have a health certificate, that's enough, you know. Now you need a passport. So we drive all the way to Dover, yeah, want to go through by the train or by the boat, and then we have to drive back.
Pero necesitábamos un certificado y fuimos conduciendo todo el camino hasta Dover y nos tuvimos que volver.
Because the dogs didn't have passports.
Porque los perros sí que necesitan pasaporte.
Should have health certificate.
Necesitan un certificado sanitario.
So I begin to feel, okay, maybe England is not my best place.
Claro.
To drive all the way there, many 10 hours, and then drive back is very tiring.
De conducir hasta allí 10 horas y luego volver es muy cansado.
I have dogs, I have things to do. I need people to help me to send email, to fax, and to do all kind of communication. Yeah?
Pero yo no los necesito no solo para 3 o 6 meses, los necesito tengo los perros y para hacer trabajo de internet, de fax, etcétera, etcétera.
And to drive on the curb, for example.
Y para conducir en el bordillo, por ejemplo.
Yeah. Or to drive here, yeah?
O conducir aquí.
So if they don't let them come, I cannot come.
Así que si no les dejan entrar, yo tampoco puedo.
Most of you busy working in your daily life, you can't just help me every day. You come and then you go, and leave me in the middle with no driver.
y venís y os vais y me dejáis en medio sin conductor.
Yeah, I've been trying to train you into my system and to be all versatile and to be all good. And then once you're trained already or almost good, you're just gone.
Yo os entreno para ser mis asistentes en un montón de cosas y cuando ya estáis casi entrenados, entonces os vais.
And not everybody like the resident life. I warn you, brother.
No, a todos no les gusta la vida de residentes.
After a while, you think it's the same every day, huh?
Después de un tiempo creéis que es lo mismo todos los días.
And then you miss outside, you know?
Y echáis de menos el exterior.
Outside. You see, that's why many people still live in the world, even though they want to forsake the world, they want to be detached to the world, they can't. Just habit, they love it there.
Hay mucha gente que vive en el mundo y en medio del mundo, de la actividad del mundo, pero no se siente cogido por el mundo.
So not like everybody can stay forever, huh?
Así que no todo el mundo puede quedarse siempre.
Many times I train some people and then later don't have.
Muchas veces entreno a personas y luego no las tengo.
I have to retrain again.
Tengo que reentrenar otra vez.
Yeah. It's not easy this life, eh?
No es fácil esta vida, ¿verdad?
But we survive.
Pero sobrevivimos.
I'm tough.
Yo soy dura.
I don't have tattoo muscle, but I'm tough.
No tengo un tatuaje en el brazo, pero soy dura.
I could train myself with a few dumbbells. Yeah.
Puedo entrenarme a mí misma.
One of the brother used to be a fitness trainer. He told me just a few dumbbells, that's all you need.
Uno de los hermanos es entrenador de gimnasia y me dijo, nada, unas cuantas flexiones y ya está.
And then you can train yourself, your body to any shape you want.
Y puedes entrenar tu cuerpo y hacerlo de la forma que tú quieras.
I said, I need smart bells.
Yo necesito un cinturón inteligente.
Dumbbells I have a lot already. Yeah, I need IQ bells. Oh, maybe dumbbell may help, just put a little muscle and some tattoo and maybe grow some mustache or whatever.
Quizás un bigote y 2 tatuajes.
And driving Harley Davidson.
Y conducir una moto Harley Davidson.
Wearing spiky necklace, spiky
con pulseras de
hand
pinchos
gloves.
Y guantes.
Yeah, and a tassel jacket,
Con una chaqueta con flecos.
Yeah. Imagine I would look good like that, no?
Imaginaros qué aspecto tendría así.
At least I look scary, huh?
Por lo menos daría miedo.
And people maybe leave me alone. But because I suffer, I understand you more. You understand? So I don't really complain. I do complain, but I don't complain.
Pero como sufro, os entiendo más. Y no me quejo. Bueno, sí me quejo, pero no me quejo.
I do complain at the moment, like everybody else, but in my heart, I understand. It is good, and I'm very happy, so that I can understand human better. Otherwise, I really don't understand.
Me quejo en el momento, pero en mi corazón no me quejo. Entiendo lo que es el ser humano.
How does a man who drives car all the time understand the person who stands on the bus stop at 25 minus degree in winter waiting for the late bus at midnight?
¿Cómo puede entender un hombre que conduce un coche a una persona que está en la parada del autobús a 25 grados bajo cero en medio de la noche?
That's why also many people leave their dogs in the car and sometimes don't even open the window thinking I just go for 5-10 minutes.
Así
but
que,
sometimes they go longer than that. The thing is, even on holiday, they wear flip-flop, they wear mini trousers and a sleeveless shirt. They're cool. Why should they understand about the dog with a fur coat on it?
En verano llevan chanclas, pantalones cortos y una camisetita. Entonces, ¿cómo van a entender el calor que está pasando el perro dentro del coche?
Very difficult for one to understand the other's feeling when you're not in their situation.
Es muy difícil entender los sentimientos del otro cuando no se está en la misma situación.
If you see somebody like that, go find the driver of that car and tell him, bring the dog somewhere else, yeah, or leave the dogs at home.
Si veis esa situación, buscad al conductor y decirle que abra el coche y que no deje a los perros en esa situación.
Because it's very much suffering for him. He could die from stroke,
Porque es mucho sufrimiento para el perro. Podía morir de un golpe de calor.
Or he could suffer brain damage later, even though he's alive.
O sufrir daños cerebrales después, aunque siga vivo.
And he suffers, ¿no?
Y padece mucho.
Yeah, a lot of people like that. And I saw many people take their dogs on the street, under the hot August sun, on the pavement, cement pavement, or on the asphalt street. Oh, my heart.
Y mucha gente lleva al perro en medio del calor de agosto por la calle y por el pavimento de la acera con el calor que hace.
They can bear it, but it's not nice. Very hot. If you take your shoes off and walk on it, you understand.
Si os quitaseis los zapatos y caminaseis por la acera descalzos, lo entenderíais.
I know it because when I was young, I walked barefoot to the school in Vietnam. And it was very hot, so I walked very fast.
Hacía muchísimo calor, estaba muy caliente, por eso corría mucho.
Almost like flying on the grass. And I choose the grass to walk.
Como si volara por encima de la hierba.
Even though
elegía la hierba para caminar.
Even though the grass was still kind of yellow in summer and all that and little, but still better than the asphalt street.
Incluso aunque la hierba estuviese agostada y seca y amarillenta en verano, pero era preferible eso al asfalto de la calle.
So when I see the dogs go with the owner in the full fur coat, and the owner with mini jeep or bikini walking the dog on the street like that, oh, I don't know what to do.
Entonces, no sé qué hacer cuando veo a los dueños con su minifalda y su bikini paseando al perro por la calle, el perro padeciendo, yo no sé qué hacer.
I wrote the poem about I don't know what to do with my heart. It's a true feeling. I really feel like that every day. Everywhere I look, it's suffering. Everywhere I look, it hurts my heart. All the time.
Escribí un poema, no sé qué hacer con mi corazón, porque en todas partes a donde mirase encontraba sufrimiento.
Not just human suffering, animal suffering, even pets, they're supposed to be pampered and good already, dogs. They bear everything, but they suffer, They know the difference between the heat and the cold. They know the difference. If you give them the choice, they would prefer more comfort.
No solo el sufrimiento de las personas, sino también el de los animales, incluso el de los animales domésticos, los animales de compañía.
They know it.
Ellos lo saben.
They are not used to suffering. People sometimes tell me, oh, they're used to it.
Ellos no están acostumbrados al sufrimiento. Incluso a veces la gente me dice, no, ellos están acostumbrados a pasarlo mal.
No, they endure it only. Remember the dogs in Hungary, huh? They told me also, some people told me, they're used to with the cold. No, now they love the house.
¿Recordáis los perros de Hungría? Alguien me dijo, no, ellos están acostumbrados al frío. Pues no, ellos les encantaba la casa.
They go to poopy quick and then run back in the house.
Ellos iban a hacer sus necesidades y volvían enseguida a la casa.
On sofa.
En el sofá.
Remember the new dog that I just got?
¿Recordáis el perro nuevo que tengo, el grande?
He's been chained all day and night, I don't know how many years.
Había sido encadenado día y noche durante muchos años.
Without roof on his head, winter and summer.
Sin tejado que lo cubriese en verano y en invierno. En verano y en invierno.
And that is a middle country of Europe, very cold in winter, very hot in summer.
Es un país del centro de Europa, muy frío en invierno y muy caluroso en verano.
I don't want to tell you where. I don't want you to have prejudice against any country. It just happened. One of the people do that.
No quiero deciros dónde es para que no tengáis prejuicios sobre ese país. Simplemente ocurrió que una persona hacía eso.
Not just that country. Every country they have things like that happen to animals. Just different, yeah, different but suffering a lot. Rarely any dog keeper understand and consider the dog's feeling and the dog's comfort. Rarely they understand that.
Deberían entender, cada propietario de un perro debería entender el sufrimiento del perro y la comodidad del perro cuál es.
So I tell you about my dog, okay? He never been in the house. That the last dog, yeah, the last dog that we rescued, yeah, he never been in the house.
Os voy a hablar de mi perro, de mi nuevo perro. Él nunca había estado en la casa.
Yeah. And he never know what comfort is, huh?
Y nunca había sabido lo que era la comodidad.
So you would think he's used to with hard life. He would like to stay in the cement floor outside instead.
Así que vosotros pensaríais que está acostumbrado a la vida dura y que preferiría estar afuera en el cemento.
Nada.
No.
He loved my house.
Le encanta mi casa.
And he loved the sofa.
Y le encanta el sofá.
He was sick.
Estaba enfermo.
Because we're still nursing him, some problem coming and going.
Todavía le estábamos cuidando porque tenía algunos problemas.
And then sometimes we have to separate him, yeah? And because many dogs all have to keep separate to see which one compatible with what, and so everybody peaceful and sleep and nice.
Y teníamos que separarlo de los demás, y normalmente tenemos que separarlos unos de otros para ver quién es el más pacífico, para que puedan dormir por la noche.
Yeah, normally when they first came, before them he met me because he was sick, so I don't let him come to me immediately. I intend to rescue him and give it to someone, but later I don't have the heart, so I keep it. So originally they give him a big bed, so they like that. He likes that bed. It's fine. But when he come to me, I say you can sleep in sofa if you want, because he look at other dogs, they're all on the sofa. I say you also can. So he jumped right away and stay there.
Al principio lo teníamos en una cama separada porque estaba enfermo, pero después cuando vino a la casa le dijimos, también puedes dormir con los demás ahí en el sofá, y se tiró encima del sofá y allí estaba durmiendo.
He also loved his bed, but the sofa is better, eh? Yeah.
Le gustaba su cama, pero el sofá es mejor.
It's higher. You don't have to lay down. You just jump on it and it's perfect.
El sofá está más alto. Tú no tienes que tumbarte en el suelo. Simplemente saltaba sobre el sofá y ya está. Perfecto.
Yeah, now so I buy sofa now just for my dog's comfort.
Así que ahora compro el sofá simplemente para la comodidad de mis perros.
Sometimes I can sit on a corner. Yeah.
A veces me dejan sentarme en una esquinita.
At night just to sing them to sleep.
Por la noche, para que les cante, para que se duerman.
Pet, night,
los acaricio.
sing, and then I go.
y entonces me voy a dormir.
But they're very polite. If they see me sit, they try to stretch in the other direction, so I have more room. They know it.
Pero son muy amables. Si me siento en un lado, intentan correrse hacia el otro lado para que tenga más sitio.
Okay, so coming back to the separation, sometimes he's sick, or sometimes dog, they go out and they have problem. So we separate them, and then one day we bring him back from the other room into the room that he likes, my dining room.
A veces los perros que tienen problemas, pues los separamos y luego cuando se soluciona lo dejamos entrar en la habitación, lo que es mi comedor.
Right. And normally the other room all have sofas already. The dining room, because nobody was there at that time, so we moved the sofa outside so that we have more room for other dogs. And so I just put a smaller sofa, which I normally use before the dogs. It's small like this, and it's bamboo. Those delicate stuff that I used to have before? Small and about this long. And bamboo, those oriental type.
En nuestro comedor tenemos un sofá más pequeño que está hecho de bambú, de ratán.
Because my dining room is very small.
Porque mi comedor es muy pequeño.
So I buy those small chairs. Yes.
Y compro sillas más pequeñas.
And the night we bring him back because he's already good. We don't need to watch him. He just scratch some wound, and don't want to be with other dog. He might jump and then hurt himself again,
Y la noche que lo trajimos, porque que se había curado ya de las heridas que tenía, porque no lo queríamos tener con los otros perros, porque
separate him, and now we bring him back into the dining room. Forgot to bring the sofa.
Y lo metimos en la habitación, pero olvidamos traer el sofá.
Okay, so when I finish my work upstairs, I come down to sing them the song before they sleep. Sometimes I come earlier before they sleep. Sometimes I come a little later to see if they already sleep. And still sing song.
Cuando acabé de trabajar, bajé para cantarles la canción. A veces bajo más pronto, a veces más tarde.
You know what happened? That big guy, he's like a small horse. He's stretched on top of that small sofa.
El perro es enorme como un caballo y
His nose is outside of the sofa. His tail is hanging down on the other side of the sofa.
Se había subido al sofá y la cabeza sobresalía por un sitio y la cola por el otro.
And he's so big, all his legs coming out in the air.
Y las piernas sobresalían en el aire.
And his bed over there, he don't sleep on it.
Y la cama estaba en el suelo, pero él no quería dormir en la cama.
Oh, and I have only one arm and half. I couldn't move the sofa right away. Normally I would, so I said to him, okay, I move it tomorrow, just to bear it, or go to sleep on your bed. Because it's already midnight, I don't want to bother the assistant to come up to move your sofa, okay?
Como solo tenía un brazo y medio, no podía mover el sofá y le dije, bueno, ahora no voy a despertar al asistente, al ayudante, así que por esta noche duerme ahí.
I say I do it tomorrow.
Le dije, mañana lo traeré.
Tomorrow I forgot.
Al día siguiente lo olvidé.
I come down again hanging all over.
Bajé otra vez.
All the legs in the air, only the stomach on the sofa and the tail hang down there, the nose outside.
Y estaba otra vez todo estirado con las piernas colgando en el vacío, solamente la tripa en el sofá, la cola por un lado y la cabeza por otro.
So used to with the sofa. So and then I had to leave, you see? I have to leave at midnight sometime. So I have to call back. Please, I know it's late, but please bring the sofa in. Change the sofa quick now. Because I promised him and I forgot.
Me tuve que marchar esa noche, así que tuve que llamar por teléfono. Por favor, llevarle el sofá. Se lo prometí, cambiarle el sofá.
The bigger sofa, more comfortable, longer for his size.
El sofá más grande y más cómodo para él.
Before he sleep on the other sofa, but now the other guy occupy that sofa, so he just go on the smaller sofa. He don't fight. He's a good boy.
Al principio dormía en el otro sofá, pero ahora se lo habían ocupado y él se puso a dormir en el sofá pequeño. Era un buen chico.
It's so funny. The big guy sleep in such a narrow sofa with all the legs hanging in the air like that.
Era tan divertido ver al tío tan grande dormir en ese pequeño sofá con las piernas colgando en el aire.
They do know the difference.
Ellos saben la diferencia.
If you give them the choice, they know it. So even pigs, if you give them new straw, they will go and lay on it.
Si les ponéis una nueva alfombra, ellos irán a dormir en ella.
So don't think pigs are dirty, because you give them a dirty situation, they have to live in it. Doesn't mean they like it.
Si viven si están sucios es porque viven en una situación sucia, no es porque les guste.
So because they have to be in the cold, of course they develop the resistance, or maybe they have to bear it, and then slowly they get used to it. Maybe, but they know the difference between warm and cold.
Si tienen que dormir en el frío, pues se aguantarán porque no tienen más remedio, pero eso no quiere decir que no sepan la diferencia entre el frío y el calor.
And they would prefer the comfort, just like us, eh?
Y ellos preferirán la comodidad exactamente igual que nosotros.
And dogs, they have the intelligence of like children. You heard about that, yeah? And they also behave like your children.
Y los perros tienen la inteligencia como los niños, y habéis oído sobre eso, y se comportan como los niños.
Always loving, always welcoming, always waiting for you, always loyal to you, and needing you.
Siempre cariñosos, siempre te dan la bienvenida, siempre se preocupan por ti.
So, you have to treat them like children.
Tenéis que tratarlos como niños.
Yeah, when they come in from outside, you clean them with wet towel or vinegar solution. I told you already, 50 water, 50 vinegar, clean it. Yeah.
Si cuando entran del exterior
tenéis que let them in. It takes seconds.
Sí, tenéis que limpiarlos con una toallita o con una solución de vinagre al 50% y se hace muy rápido.
In the beginning we used a kitchen towel, but now we have so many, so I developed a different system. We buy a small towel, yeah, and dip it in water solution, just enough, damp enough, and then take one after another, clean quick each one, and then go in, yeah. In the beginning I thought dogs love freedom, so I let the door open, even though we clean them afterward, after they go out. Clean them just to make sure they're clean and they, disinfect. And then they are free to go out also. They don't go out. They just hang around my legs, all over my feet.
Al principio creía que los perros les gustaba la libertad, así que pensaba que cuando los hubiésemos limpiado se volverían a salir fuera. Pero qué va, se sentaban todos a mi alrededor.
So I thought they don't have enough exercise, but they do. Even I let them free, they still go out for a walk, every time, half an hour.
Si les dejo salir sí que salen a dar una vuelta durante media hora.
And also when they hear something, they jump out and run and bark. So that's their exercise.
Y cuando oyen algo, enseguida salen fuera y empiezan todos a ladrar. Así que eso sí que es ejercicio.
So actually they have enough exercise. They look all lean to me.
Sí que hacen bastante ejercicio. Todos me parecen en forma.
Lean and mean.
Como yo.
But they are not mean.
Pero ellos no son yo.
Yeah. Even if a stranger come in, I just train them, give them some of their favorite food for a few times, pet, good boy, and then that's it, you're a family member.
Cualquier extraño que venga y les dé algo para comer y les diga good boy, enseguida lo aceptan como uno de la familia.
So they won't bite you.
Así que no os morderían.
No problem.
Sin problemas.
They're very quick learner. Yeah. Okay.
Aprenden muy rápido.
Oh, why do we talk about dogs now? My God.
¿Por qué estamos hablando de perros? Dios mío.
Of dogs and human. You want to ask anything?
¿Queréis preguntar algo?
I mean, that is before you die. If you know you're dying soon, then please ask for it.
Antes de que muráis.
You shouldn't have any more problem, I trust, but if you do, please ask. You guys were lost or something?
¿Os habéis perdido vosotros o algo?
Yeah, you 2, 3. Because you came late, or were you lost, like me?
¿Habéis venido tarde? ¿Os habéis perdido o algo?
Very difficult to find this place, huh?
Es difícil encontrar este sitio.
But they were very organized. In just a short time, everybody knows the phone numbers, and they dispatched somebody outside to greet us,
Pero están muy bien organizados.
Yeah, could you wait a little bit, sister? Yeah.
¿Puedes esperar un poco, hermana?
I just want to say, by the way, while we were talking about the center, I want to thank you, the Spanish Brotherhood. Quiero decir
gracias a los hermanos de España.
Brotherhood and sisterhood, forget.
Hermanos y hermanas.
They're not too many, but you don't see it, but they must have been working very hard.
No son muchos y no lo veis, pero tienen que haber hecho un trabajo muy duro.
Now that because it's all ready, so you don't see the work, huh?
Ahora todo está preparado y no habéis visto el trabajo.
They build houses, even the wood house will take a long time, and water system and electric system everywhere. My God.
Incluso las casas de madera deben haber llevado mucho tiempo, y la electricidad y el sistema de agua, etcétera.
Yeah, you make magic.
Han hecho magia.
That's what I call magic.
Eso es lo que yo llamo magia.
Because just the land has nothing.
Porque la tierra no tiene nada.
Who is the group that work for this center? That make this center possible?
¿Quién es el grupo que ha hecho este centro posible? Levantaros, los que habéis construido esto.
Yeah. Come over here.
Venid aquí, los que habéis construido esto, venid aquí.
I want to give you some candy.
Quiero daros caramelos.
Merci. Gracias. Come here.
Venid aquí.
Only it is the Spanish who work here, huh?
Todos los españoles que han trabajado aquí.
There. From all of us to you. De nosotros, a ti. Solo a ti.
Solo para ti.
Yeah. Say from all of us to them, okay?
De todos nosotros para él.
The shirt, the t-shirt. Voila. So you don't lose any.
No pierda ninguno.
Where are they? Come here. Come here. Here. Bring them here. Oh, kitchen. Okay, you go bring. You give them. 1, 2. Two brother in kitchen. And tell them see me later, okay? Your shirt. Okay, otherwise you lose it. There you are. You're welcome. Thank you, all of you.
Gracias a todos vosotros.
Sit here so everybody see you. Sit here. Come here. Never mind. Come here. Sit here. Come. Some sit here, some sit there. So everybody can see you.
Sentaros
See
aquí para que todos os vean.
The heroes.
Son los héroes.
Thank you for that.
Puestos de todo, gracias.
That's why I came immediately. You see, when the disciples ready, the master appear.
Cuando el discípulo está preparado, la maestra aparece.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you to you. Wow, it's a long 36 hours. Wow.
Es muy largo, 36 horas.
I must be crazy to do
Debo
it.
estar loca para hacerlo.
I can't even go by plane. I can't even go by train. I have to go by car.
No podía ir en avión, no podía ir en tren. Tuve que venir en coche.
With my excellent driver, you know.
Con mis conductores excelentes.
Anyway, even though I suffer, many times, but every time I kind of happy in my heart so that I understand you more.
Aunque sufra muchas veces, puedo entenderos en mi corazón.
Like yesterday, meanwhile, while I walked out of the car, I met the German group, a group of German.
Ayer, mientras bajaba del coche, me encontré con el grupo ese de Alemania.
German and Vietnamese, the whole family.
Alemán y vietnamita, toda la familia.
And they drive even farther than me, from Germany.
Ellos habían conducido desde más lejos que yo, desde Alemania.
And while he drives, he said, we can't afford a bigger van, so we squeeze 7 people in 7 seats with luggage and everything.
Dijeron, no nos podemos permitir una furgoneta más grande, así que se habían metido 7 personas junto con todo el equipaje dentro de la furgoneta pequeña.
At least I have more comfortable seat, huh?
Por lo menos yo tenía un
That's
asiento.
the privilege of being a master. I have the whole back seat for myself.
Por lo menos yo tenía un asiento más cómodo. Es el privilegio de ser una maestra. Tenía todo el asiento detrás para mí.
Hurry up, dear master. You can have the whole back seat.
Daros prisa en ser maestros y así tendréis toda la parte de detrás para vosotros.
Then you don't have to travel in 7 people in 7-seat cars.
Y no tendréis que viajar 7 personas en un coche.
He even want to bring his dog. So that 8.
Incluso querían traer su perro, eran 8.
So when I talk to them like that, I feel very touched in my heart.
Cuando hablé con ellos me sentí muy tocada en mi corazón.
Because some of them still student, don't have that much money.
Y porque todavía algunos de ellos eran estudiantes, no tenían mucho
And the
dinero.
parents just earn, honest and modest way of living.
Y sus padres tienen una modesta y honrada forma de vida.
And rent the car and drive all the way here.
Y alquilaron el coche y condujeron todo el camino hasta aquí.
Just to see me.
Solo para verme.
Could even hardly afford it.
Y apenas se lo podían permitir.
Because they still study and, all this stuff, yeah.
Todavía están estudiando y todo eso.
And having a baby coming.
Tienen un niño en camino.
But the mother very happy because she cannot go to Thailand, At that time she'd be...
Pero la madre estaba muy contenta porque ella no podía ir a Tailandia porque estaba embarazada, así que me vio.
So she can see me now.
Y me pudo ver ahí.
So not complaining about the long distance, but happy.
Así que no se quejaba de la larga distancia, sino estaba feliz.
Okay. Okay. Mucho agua. Dentro. Remember God.
good night.